Norwich again. Beckford. Robbins was there, but Haller coming back is there before such. What a goal that would have been from Raoul Fox. We don't have Man of the Match awards on Sky Sports, but if we were giving out one, he would certainly be a contender. Norwich's corner. Away by Jobson. Bowen slipped, and that's allowed Adams to pick it up. There must have been offside there, 2 or 3 of them, but the flag stayed down. Looked it, and we were pretty square up in the gantry. Adams, that's curved intelligently behind the defence. And covering back was Raoul Fox again. This is quite a return to the side for a man who's been out for 3 months. Good ball that from Culverhouse. Crook just wanted a bit too much time. Oldham have possession. Last 5 minutes at Boundary Park.
I think the only surprise second half is there hasn't been a goal, isn't it?
It is.
It's spoiled in the first half, I suppose.
I think we should add the word "yet" in italics. Marshall with the back header, Adams closing in. Gunn has got it.
He had to be brave as well there, Brian Gunn. Had to commit himself. Knew little Neil Adams here was coming in, stud showing, feet up, looking for any little opportunity, and he had to be brave.
Wasn't a lot in it. Poynton cuts it out well. He's had a much better second half. Milligan to Henry. And Henry to Haller. And Oldham come up with something here. Adams again. Finding it hard to make too many inroads down that right-hand side. Bowen's done a pretty solid job. Oldham still have it. Here's Neil Adams again. And he can't get the cross in because Bowen is covering. Furious about something, Bowen. He was shouting at the referee about what I couldn't begin to explain. Now Jobson's up there again. Corner for Oldham Athletic. Drops down, Henry tries his luck, and Bernard's shot is tepid. There may not be too many more opportunities for Oldham.
No, there certainly hasn't been many stoppages second half, has there? I can't remember either train have been on in the whole game, let alone, I think probably once in the first half, but certainly I can't remember them being on second half, so certainly time is running out for both sides if they want to claim a winner tonight.
Got it on. Almost gets through the sharp. Colston does well. Then Bowen. Too long for Robbins. Norwich City, a friend of mine backed them for the championship this year at 66-1. So he's still in business, mind you. He did, I think he said he did in the double with President Bush for the American election. So he's out of that one. It wouldn't be 66-1 now.
No, he's certainly getting a run for his money. I think, to be fair, you mentioned that a lot of people haven't given them credit, but I certainly think that we here on Sky Sporting have been very complimentary about the way they've played this year and said that, you know, as much as we can, been very positive about Norwich. And I think I've said it's up to them if they want to stay there. Nothing anyone else can do about it. If they've got the desire and the will, they've certainly got ability, but if they've got the desire and the mental strength to stay there, then it's down to them.
Beckford has come off, meanwhile, and on comes Chris Sutton for a brief run out. Chris Sutton, the son of the 60s Norwich star Mike Sutton. A bit unlucky to be left out, with Norwich having everybody in contention tonight. can play defence or up front. And he's gone up front for the moment to replace Beckford. But really, it's been a very good return to the side for Beckford tonight, and even more so for Royal Fox. And are Norwich City going to go back to the top with the win? They only have a point at the moment, but they're coming forward with Culverhouse. And here's Fox again with a chance to run. It's cut out by the teenager Bernard. Talking to Alan Smith after last week's game at Selhurst Park, he says it's this period of the game, the players, with the pace of the modern game, really very, very tired indeed. The last 15 minutes is hard work. It sometimes shows in the legs, but of course it is a time when mistakes are more likely to happen. Not the best of balls, gives Norwich the chance to come forward. Such, he certainly won't tire. Phillips, still Norwich. Robbins, sniffing his hat-trick maybe. He's got it! He's got a hat-trick! And that's the goal, I'm sure, that is going to put Norwich City back on top of the Premier League. Mark Robbins, hat-trick.
Well, he's back with a bang, the little man, isn't he? And what a superb finish. Shows again that you don't have to smash the ball with complete force. He gets a little break here, but look how alive he is. Tracks Redmond wide, aims for that far corner. That's great accuracy.
Well, I said it was at this stage of the game that sometimes concentration just begins to lapse, and I think when the Oldham defenders look at that again, they did give Robbins rather a lot of room. There still might be a chance for Oldham to retrieve it. Marshall with the cross. Foot was very, very high indeed from Bernard, who's complaining to the referee, but dangerous play.
Well, if they let this go now, Ian, and really, Mike Walker will be absolutely furious. I mean, there's no doubt there's a free kick here. Paul Bernard's feet far too high. But having taken the lead for the third time now, I'm sure there's no way they're going to do anything else now but just block it off. Must be very close to the final whistle. Already close to 2 minutes overtime.
Well, we spoke to his dad before the match, and his dad has come along, Chief Inspector Robbins, and he's seen his youngster score a hat-trick with what was one of the last few kicks of the match. Mark Robbins completes a hat-trick, puts Norwich back on top of the Premier League. Have to say, really, on the balance of the second half, it was a bit harsh on Oldham, who'd pushed forward quite a bit, applied plenty of pressure, but it's the way their season's going at the moment. Ian Marshall got one and Graham Sharp for them, and that's the final score.